Okay, this is sports hall. So this section of roof leaks, not badly, but it does leak, and water will pool here on the floor. Spoken to Paul Barnfarrell about that, and we have the roofer coming next week commencing 20th of December, to do something. Whether that works or not is uncertain, but there it is. This fire alarm could certainly do with a new protector. You can see the ring round it where the old protector was, which has been knocked off, but it could do with that. This is a regular issue here of people by accident or design punching the glass on this. Steve knows where the replacement glass is in the tool cupboard, and a special little pronged tool, which is kept in the key cabinets in the office, is used to push here to get this bit of plastic down, allowing you to, with some difficulty, I have to say, putting the glass in there to allow that to work. These doors are held on magnets. Generally speaking, though, we have had them open a lot more because of COVID and ventilation and all the rest of it, but they are on the fire system and will open automatically. The middle doors can also be on magnets, but are generally kept open for obvious reasons. And the top doors are also on magnets, and that's deliberate. We've designed the locks on all the doors in the sports hall so that we can, if we so wish, have the foyer and the new room completely locked off from what's happening in here, so people can enter through this door exclusively if we want, and they can't go anywhere in the premises. So it's just to give flexibility that all these doors, including the storeroom door, can be locked if you wish. The ridge line of the roof, I am hoping to get up there week commencing 20th of December, but that may or may not happen, and I just want to make sure that it is safe. That is all. I'm going to tidy up that bit of insulation there. Just have a little look and make sure. So if it looks fine, but just want to be sure about that. The other maintenance issue in here, probably on a quarterly basis, would be the basketball hoops, and that is really, really important because they take a bit of a battering from the ball, and that vibrates the screws. And you will find that the screws are getting very, very loose, potentially. And that could be quite serious if the boards come down, so it just needs checked, quarterly basis, screws and things tidied up. Whatever you do, try and avoid taking the backboard from the frame, because it is extremely heavy and extremely difficult to get up. So really that is a last resort, to remove the backboard from the frame. Do everything you can for that not to happen. The two backboards are on hydraulic struts. There is one hydraulic strut missing from this backboard here, which is currently in Steve's room, and again, I hope I have time next week to fit it. They're very, very difficult to fit, but I do have it, and I will try and do it. So there are 4 speakers here, and the screen. So deal with the screen first. We have a remote for the screen that's held in the warehouse AV kit. But actually, you can get the screen to come down just by knocking against this sensor on the side of it with a broom handle or what have you. If I can try. I don't know. Yeah, you can see the buttons there. If you don't have the remote control, just do that and the screen will come down. If the screen will not come down, then somebody has switched off the electricity to the screen, and that is in the chair store cupboard on the same wall as the amplifier and all the rest of it. That is where the feed for the screen comes from. Shouldn't be switched off, but somebody may have done that, so always worth checking if the screen will not go down. The 4 speakers are connected to an amplifier which was donated to us in the cupboard there. They are useful. People do use them. Currently, these 2 speakers here are not working, and I haven't been able to, some investigation, haven't quite worked out why. The 2 roof windows, this one is sealed, cannot be opened. This one can be opened, and you will note bottom left-hand corner, 2 contact points there. And if that window is opened, then electricity will stop to the floor sockets, and it's just a noise prevention thing. And that is reset via a little set of buttons that is in the chair store, and that can reset that if it ever goes off.
Heater?
Yeah, the heater, yeah, fine. The heater needs to be serviced in the same regime as the boilers once a year. While it does look pretty battered, Simon keeps servicing and certifying it every year, and that is fine. The heater is controlled from a timer inside the chair store. There is no thermostat with the heater. The heater is as it is, so you cannot control the heat. You can only control when it goes on and off. This little box up here, that is your noise control there. So if there's too much noise in the room, then that will pick it up and switch off the electricity, and it needs to be reset. That is in the chair store cupboard. So generally, if people are setting up a DJ or what have you, we do suggest that they're in the far corner over there, rather than being underneath that, which would just cause frustration. That is the alarm sensor. So that is the security alarm sensor, this one here. Actually,